I almost forgot to hit the live button because
Oh,
of
that wouldn't have been good.
because of the antics that were going on before as the countdown was going.
So I can't figure out whether I should sit in my relaxed mode or should I be, you know,
You do you, buddy. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Friday.
It's
I've
10
got it.
a.m. and it's 10 a.m. in Heidegger, North Dakota, and your podcast buddy was an hour late because he had some work to do. What's going on with
Yeah.
that?
And I've got a headache, battling a headache. So
Oh, what? You're a trooper. You're out. What
Yeah.
gave you the headache?
I have no idea.
Wasn't your wife or the kids?
No,
Is Gabby gone or she moved tomorrow?
no, tomorrow we do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you got a headache. It's that
Yeah.
tension. Your little
Yeah.
baby's gonna be gone. That's
Tomorrow, and then head to Grand Forks Sunday and back to Hettinger and Life on. We go to Zach Bryan concert. Yeah.
crazy. The whole fam going or just you?
I'm gonna go with Izzy, Gabby, and her boyfriend. So,
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
Cheryl's gonna stay in Fargo with Jacob. Jacob starts his new job on Monday, so he doesn't want to be tired and dragging on Monday. So Cheryl said, "I'll hang out with him Sunday."
Okay.
So
All right. Well, where's he working? Where did he?
at Essentia.
Okay. Very
Essentia
nice.
Health in Fargo. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Is he excited?
He is. Yep.
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 You're stepping out into adulthood, man.
I know. I know.
You know? Yeah.
He's gonna have some money in his account. He's gonna be loving life.
Well, well, you hope he does.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah.
Get that first paycheck and you just woohoo! Yeah. There you go.
I just upgraded my whole Madden football team for $500.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do that?
So that's kind of funny you said that. We going through one of our children's finances and letting this child know. I'm not going to name him by name, or I already gave it away because I said him.
Well, it was at 50-50.
I got a 50-50 chance. And like, I'm always paying for gas. Gas is so expensive. And so we went into his account and I added up everything for food. I added all gas. I added all up the entertainment. And then for like, he buys his own clothes once in a while and stuff. And so it was like $200 in gas. I just did it for a month time frame. $200 in gas. $450 in food, 400,
Yeah.
400 in clothes with a caveat to the clothes. And then, like he went to Valley Fair, so like the entertainment, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with doing that stuff, but like,
Yeah.
look at the food budget,
Yeah.
take a look at it and then take a look at your clothes. And he's like, well, the clothes were he bought something for somebody and then they paid him back type of a thing
Oh.
because of where he works. He gets a little bit better discount and blah, 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 and all that stuff. So there's that. But I think it opened his eyes. Like, oh, I get it. Yeah. I said, there's nothing wrong with eating out. There's nothing wrong with going to Valley Fair.
I think we need to do that with one of ours. So
yeah. You just kind of, yeah. And I put it on a paper. I made a graph and
you should do that for me. I'll send you my statement and you can tell me how many.
do you want me to do that?
All
I'll do it.
All my Senex and my come and go stops in the morning. It's only $3, Chad. Come on. Per time.
Per time. How many times a day do you stop?
Yeah.
And so it adds up. So you just got to kind of keep it cool, all that good stuff. So
next week we're gonna have Money with Decker is gonna be our podcast. So
Money with Decker.
Money with Decker.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Set yourself up a nice little budget, and then you're on your way.
There you go.
Don't go to Dave Ramsey. Come to Chad Decker.
Yeah.
He'll help you.
Chad's got his own baby steps.
Woo! That's right. So that's where I'm appreciative of my father telling me champagne dreams on a beer budget never works.
Yep.
So I don't know. Roger ever tell you that or no? No, don't. Because
too busy drinking beer.
Well, so it's my dad, but
yeah,
you just want that. As you get older, you're like, oh, I can afford that, but do you really need it? you know, and that's what we kind of try to teach the kids. And our volleyball's going strong in Henniger. You had a game yet?
Just started. No, we just started Monday.
Did you? Okay, gotcha.
So, first game September 5th.
September 5th. Oh, you're waiting. Yeah. So we had
football starts tonight actually. So I got my first radio gig tonight.
Well, I'll have to hop on and listen to you. Yep. So we'll let all of our listeners.
7 Central time. Yeah.
7 Central and KNDC. What is it? 1340.
1490.
1490.
Well, you're not going to pick that up, so you're just going to go on the kndcradio.com.
Well, there you go. KNDCradio.com and listen live, and you'll hear Mr. Nolan Dix, the Hall of Fame sportscaster from North Dakota, talking about the how's the team going to do this year, the Henniger Scranton.
Not sure. Lost some good quality kids last year, so
okay.
You always kind of reload and get ready for this year. So
yep. We had our first
surprises.
Yep, we had our first soccer game last night for Mayo, and we lost 2-0 to Lakeville, team from the cities, usually a state powerhouse team, and they played them well. And so it was good to see that. I believe last year they lost to the same team 7-0, and they only lost 2-0 last night. So they played well. And then we got a game tomorrow, and then we got a game Tuesday. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And all three of these teams that they play are ranked in the top 10 in the state. So
there you go.
They start their season out tough.
There you go.
Crazy. Yeah. No, I agree. You get the lickings in early and then grow as the season goes on.
So, throw an upset in there somewhere. Who knows?
That'd be. I would, moral victories are moral victories, but I would take last night as a good stepping stone of what this team's going to be like next year and the following year, because there's a lot of sophomores on this team, and getting that experience and then coming back and saying, hey, we can really we can hang with these girls.
Darn right.
But there was one girl from Lakeville, Nolan. That girl's fast. Holy cow, was she fast. But she never scored because our defense was always they got 2 goals on corner kicks, and just by the luck of one was a header. The goalie, nothing the goalie could do. I mean, it was a beautiful header right up and over, and boom, and it was in. So, but played a good game. So
there you go.
But all right, well, should we get into it right away? You want to talk the Vikings preview?
You bet.
I'm curious as to how you're going to give the Vikings season here, and
why are you curious on what?
Well, because
I'm always wrong.
Well, I hope you didn't pick them to be 13-4.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know, but we'll see. But we'll start out week 1. My beloved Minnesota Vikings I believe they're going to the Meadowlands, are they not? Yes, they are going to New York to play the Giants. And I actually have them beating the Giants week 1.
I'm just pulling up the schedule so we know home and away here real quick.
I got it here too. So
okay, yep. I've got the Vikings winning week 1 as well.
Okay. So then
they'll shut down Barkley, and you shut him down. I think
Barkley's not.
They shut down the run in New York. They don't have a passing game. They got neighbors, but is Daniel Jones going to be able to get him the ball? That's the thing.
Right. So. And then, we got them both 1-0. That's good. Starting out the season pretty good so far.
Yep.
For the Vikes. Next week, following week 2, San Francisco comes to town. And I got a big L on that one.
And
I did have it.
Are pricey for that one, I'm sure.
Yes, I did have a W on there. Just thinking Minnesota always plays San Francisco tough, but I got them losing to the 49ers.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
1-1.
1-1.
And I got Houston, Texans coming to town. And I think CJ Stroud's going to have a good game. And I think Vikings fall to 1-2 early in the season.
So I'm the same, with the exception of the Vikings seem to raid the Houston defense for this year during free agency. So is there going to be that extra, we want to beat them? So I thought maybe there could be an upset in there, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be a loss for the Vikings, and so that puts them at 1-2.
Okay.
Then we go to the historic, beautiful Lambeau Field, and I have got the Vikings falling to 1-3 on the season.
We are exactly the same.
Yeah.
At this point, we had the Packers 3-1. We've got the Vikings 1-3.
1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Rodgers. Is that a home game? That is a home coming to town.
Aaron Rodgers. Who?
Aren't you playing the Jets?
No. What schedule are you looking at?
Who?
What schedule are you looking at there, buddy?
I don't know. So I've got 3-1. I got Packers, and I got the Jets coming to town.
I got the Lions coming to town
On October 6th. What do you got October 6th?
I don't have a game on October 6th.
Well, there's no game October 13th either, is there?
Yeah.
They have
What's
their
going
bye.
on? Yeah. So the Jets are coming to town? Well, I guess I missed
Yeah.
it.
Jets are coming to town, and I think the Vikings dial up some Flores blitzes and chase him if he's healthy, chases him all over the U.S. Bank Stadium and pick up their second win of the year.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with you on that the Vikings will beat the Jets, because I think by that time, Aaron Rodgers will most likely be done playing football.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then it's bye week, right?
Bye week, and then we go to the Lions.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They're not on this. I got their schedule right freaking here.
I don't know what to tell you. Lions at the Vikings.
Yep.
Got the Vikings losing that one.
As do I.
Yeah.
So that puts them at 2-4 for the season. And then
a couple big games coming up to try to stay in the playoff hunt early.
Yeah.
I got them taking care of business against the Rams in LA.
I do not have them taking care of business against the Rams, so I got them going with a big loss on that one.
Okay.
But I do have them beating the Colts, so that puts me at 3-5 on the season.
I do as well.
Okay.
I got them beaten. I don't know if Richardson's still going to be quarterbacking at that time, but
okay.
So I've got them at what? 4-4.
4-4. 4-4. Okay. So then, hopefully this is right. I got them at Jacksonville, and I got them losing to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I do too. 4-5.
I got them 3-6.
Yeah, Lawrence and them, they're going to be flying high about this time.
Playing a good game. Okay. So now we're November 17th. We got the Minnesota Vikings going to the Tennessee Titans. And I've got the Tennessee Titans winning this game, and I've got the Vikings at 3-7.
I got the Vikings winning this game.
Wow.
Titans. So they're going to go to 5-5 after 10 weeks of football.
5-5. You got them at 500. Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Sunday, November 24th. Going into Chicago and coming out of Chicago with a big loss.
Yeah.
To Nolan's favorite team, the Chicago Bears, putting them at 3-8 for the season.
So are they at this point tanking now to get that number one pick, or what are they doing?
I don't know.
Well, after 12 weeks, the Cardinals come to town after week 12. I have them sitting at 6-6, still fighting for that number 7 seed in the playoffs.
So I got them beating the Cardinals. I got them 4-8 right there. What are you doing? There you go.
That's your W.
Got you 4-8 with there. And then I got the Falcons, I believe, are coming to town. And I think that stadium is going to be rocking. It's going to be rolling. Kirk Cousins is going to pull his anus, blow out his anus. And the Vikings are going to win their 5th game of the season, beating the Atlanta Falcons, putting their record to 5-8 on the season.
5-8. Well, I'm dropping them to 6-7 and then 6-8 because they've got the Bears the next week. So
I got them losing to the Bears.
2-game losing streak for the Vikings, putting them at 6-8, but still in the playoff hunt.
I got them 5-9 after the Bears game. I got them losing to the Bears. I got the Bears sweeping them. Again, then we got believe we go to Seattle, and Vikings never play well out on the West Coast.
They will this week.
They will.
They
Wow,
will.
you got them
They
winning.
will.
Okay, I got them losing, so I got them 5-10.
I got them going 7-9, and then the next week Green Bay comes to town. Whether Green Bay will be playing for anything, I think they will, because I have them at 9-8 on the year. But they're going to lose to the Packers. We'll drop them to 7-10.
I got them beating the Packers on that game, so they'll have a record of 6-10. And then I got them losing to the Lions the last game of the season, putting the Vikings dismal 2024 record to sleep, to bed, whatever you want to call it, with a 6-11 record and good for 4th place in the NFC North.
All right, I have them winning in week 17.
Okay.
Only reason, because at this point, Detroit playing for nothing, Minnesota looking to get some momentum in the next year for J.J. McCarthy coming up under center. So they will finish the season at 8-9, officially in the 3rd spot as of right now.
You got them going to the playoffs.
No. In the division.
Gotcha. So, okay. So let's
I've got the Packers 9-8.
Yep.
I've got the Vikings 8-9.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got Detroit 6-11.
Okay, gotcha. So I've got the Packers 9-8. I've got the Lions 8-9, and I got the Vikings 6-11.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see our Bear picks, which will be on Monday.
Yep.
So there you go.
Hopefully you're here.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm here.
It'll probably be a later morning on Monday.
Why is that?
Because I get home at like 5 a.m.
Gotcha. Well, we can do it a little later in the day.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. I think Darnold will play better than what most people are thinking. I don't know your thoughts on that. What are you thinking? I think their defense will be a little bit better, but I think at some point, if your offense can't keep the ball, if you can't handle, the time control, blah, blah, blah.
I think if you're doing 3 and outs, it's
Yeah.
No, from what I saw yesterday and this morning, Sam Darnold has not looked good in practice the last 4 or 5 days. So why you wouldn't throw him into the last preseason game is beyond me. But at that point, like we've talked about, I think you're getting most of your good reps in practice.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
But we don't know. We'll find out. That's why they play the games, right?
Yeah. So remember now, LeBron won the in-season championship
okay.
for the Lakers. The Bears just won the preseason. They're at 4-0. I think they're the only undefeated team in preseason, I believe.
Well, I believe the Vikings are 2-0 right now.
Well, they're 2-0? Oh, that's right. You didn't play 4 games, did you?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because we weren't in the Hall of Fame game. So
yeah, but we'd get the tiebreaker though. So.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, you got one extra win.
Yeah, one extra win, and we gave up fewer points. So
there you go.
Defense looks good. Looking forward to So the Super Bowl odds, current Super Bowl odds, they have the Detroit Lions at 12-1, Packers 18-1, Bears are 35-1, and the Vikings are 80-1.
Gotcha. And did those odds for the you know more of this because you kind of pay attention more, but when McCarthy got hurt, did they go up or down?
I didn't really watch, but I think they did. I don't think they were at 80-1 when McCarthy was. But as the Viking fans say, McCarthy was never going to start, so it shouldn't affect the Super Bowl. Right?
And you have a different opinion on that.
I do. He was your locked in starter for week 1. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
As much as Darnold's struggling, darn well McCarthy would have been in the driver's seat.
Yeah. You're probably right because you're right about
half
20% of the
20%. Well, I was going to go 50, but
I'll give you 50. Just reading X right there. It says the Vikings are looking hard at bringing in Russell Wilson or Tom Brady. Really? Tom Brady? Come on.
Maybe you try to work a deal with your division rivals and bring in Tyson Bagent. Probably one of the hottest backup quarterbacks right now. He's playing well.
Yeah,
I don't think the Bears would pull the trigger on that, but
yeah, no, they're not going to frickin' trade him for him. Why would you? You already got trash. Why would you trade for more? If you're the Vikings, what do you do right now, Nolan? For real, to get a quarterback, who do you go after?
I'm not a Trey Lance fan.
Okay,
but I think you need to trade for either a Trey Lance or somebody. I don't think Sam Darnold's the answer, and maybe he's going to prove me wrong and start off the season 7-0, and we won't talk about this again.
Okay. Do you so do you want somebody with like a whole lot of starting experience? Is that what you're saying, or not? Because Trey Lance doesn't have that. No. Do you try and get?
Do you bring in Tannehill? Ryan Tannehill?
Well, I was thinking him, or do you bring in like a Garoppolo? Where's Garoppolo now? I don't even know where he's at.
Garoppolo is in.
You got breaking news?
No, I'm getting one more text from Donald Trump.
Okay.
So I continue to get those every day, and I go in and block them, and then they change numbers. I just don't get it. Do you get those?
Oh yeah, I get that, and then I get vote for this and vote for that. And do you have time to do so? Just so you know, Rams signed Jimmy Garoppolo. Would you go after him? I think that would be my choice, because he's always been kind of a winner, hasn't he? I mean,
well, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Do you go after is Carson Wentz? Is he all done?
Yeah, I think Wentz is done.
Wentz is done.
Wentz is also like a third stringer somewhere.
Is he? Okay. So I don't know. What do you think about Garoppolo? No? Don't go for him? No?
Not a fan of Garoppolo.
Trey Lance?
Not a fan of Trey Lance, but
better option than Garoppolo?
I think your better option. I think NDSU product. I think you know.
Yeah. Who else is out there?
But the NDSU boys are kind of struggling. You got Christian Watson. I don't know what he's going to do this year, but
yeah. So what about if the Vikings? If Tom Brady says, "Yeah, I'll come," does that change what you think is going to happen for the Vikings season? No. Okay. Russell Wilson shows up. What do you think happens? I'm just curious.
I probably go the other way. I put him at 10 losses, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not obviously Russell Wilson he showed what he has left in the tank in Pittsburgh in preseason. I mean, you can't come out and look what Mahomes did. Look what a lot of these other quarterbacks are doing. And then Fields and Wilson come out and stink up the joint.
Right.
I mean, I just don't think Wilson has anything left in him. I don't think he cares. I think he got his payday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What about a Justin Fields coming to the Vikings?
Bears fans would love that. I think Bears fans would love that. Yeah.
Would you love that?
I would laugh at it if they actually came to Minnesota. Just the fact that no Minnesota Viking fan liked Justin Fields. So,
well, come on now. Who always said I like Justin Fields? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay to admit. I said, I think he's a good quarterback. With you, I thought he was in the wrong system. Yeah. I thought they guys like him, you just got to take the leash off them, don't you? Just say, go get it done.
Yeah, but the Bears kind of did that, and you take away your learning curve as a young quarterback. Now, I mean, he goes up and he can't read a defense. He can't go to his second and third options because he goes one option, hey, I'm running, and that's not how you play quarterback.
But it is. And then when you're throwing the ball to probably the best receiver in the NFL, what do you do? I don't know.
Well, there's your case in point. Okay, if he's covered up, does he get to Addison and Hawkinson before he takes off and runs or gets sacked?
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. It'll be an interesting to see if they go and do something. I doubt they will. I doubt they will do anything, but
yeah, probably not. Just a reminder, though, that Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time, Keeper League draft gets underway officially. And still working on contract negotiations with number one pick. But
the number one pick can't tell us who it's going to be.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. But everybody, I've got a group chat with like 5 buddies that are in the league, and they're like, there should be no reason why you don't take a wide receiver at number 1. And I'm just shut up.
Because they want Caleb or what?
I don't know. I think they want me to mess up my draft. I think, and I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of options. I mean, you could draft Caleb and he struggles. You could draft Jaden Daniels, he struggles. You could draft Bo Nix and you could have a Super Bowl run. Who knows?
Yeah. Do you like a Michael Penix Jr.? You draft him.
Yeah.
He's outshining Mr. Kirk Cousins down there in hot Atlanta.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe they go after a Russell Wilson. I think they're on the phone talking to people. Tommy Kramer said he'd come back if they needed him. You know, I mean,
I'd hand it off to Tequila Tommy.
He's not drinking anymore. I don't know if you saw that on.
I saw that.
Yeah. So, but
good.
That's
him.
all.
Good for
all good. So we'll have to see. So, all right. Well, that's
our Minnesota State Fair going on.
It is. Yep. And that's something I will not go to because there's about 10 million people there.
Yeah. I went there last year, and there are a lot of people.
I'm not a fan of walking and then not being able to walk because there's so many people in such a small area that you have to like kind of go around, and it's just too many people. So I don't go.
There you go.
And you went for a day to help with your the elite auction thing, right?
Just went down to look at it, and it was busy. Yeah,
with lots of people. So there you go. We're doing that. Twins, Dodgers, talk us.
Twins 2 games out. Yeah, they got the Cardinals this weekend. So Royals are also 2 games back. I was going to look at their schedules, and I think it is Detroit. Oh, Detroit plays the White Sox this weekend. Phillies play the Royals. So you might not catch the Tigers, but you could take a couple games ahead of the Royals. But I don't think the Tigers are going to lose to the White Sox this weekend.
I don't think we want to catch the Tigers because that would mean we're further down in the division. Right? You said Tigers, Guardians.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Guardians are first.
Who are the Guardians playing?
Why did I think Detroit was up there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Guardians are playing the Rangers, who are struggling. So
yeah. But the Guardians are struggling. The Twins struggled against the Padres. So yeah, it's coming down. How about them Dodgers?
Dodgers have the Rays and currently have a 4-game lead on Arizona, 4.5 on the San Diego Padres. And all you Giants fans who thought you had a run at the division this year, you're 11.5 out.
Woo! And then the Rockies are bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
What are they, like 27 out?
29.
29. Yeah.
I looked at it. 28 out of Philadelphia, and the White Sox are 42.5.
They're just a terrible team. Terrible team.
They are.
Terrible team. Yeah, I don't get that. So there was something that I was wanting to talk to you about. I can't remember. Just a rough morning here at the Decker house. So with work. Yeah. So, but that's all I know, Nolan. You got anything else you want to talk? Did you watch any of that DNC?
Nope.
Don't care.
I've seen clips of it of guys walking out the rappers and
yeah. So I saw on Facebook this morning. This was pretty funny. It showed Tim Walz walking out to the crowd, and he was hooping and hollering and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden they showed, and the guy said, "I thought I'd seen this before," and it was Richard Simmons doing basically the same thing. like coming out. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm like, that's kind of funny. I like the people's memes about the political climate are funny. I just like a meme is never going to change the way I think,
Yeah.
but they just keep putting them out there. It's like, oh, this is going to be the one. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. So that's good stuff.
What else was I looking at? Oh, the guy that's I don't know his name, flag football, that says he's better than Patrick Mahomes. Have you seen
Oh
that?
yeah. I saw that. Yep.
He's got quite the odd throwing form.
How does he throw it? I haven't seen that.
He just throws like he's never thrown a football before, but
Okay.
he's shifty. I'll give him that. It's tough to grab his flag, but
that's what's needed sometimes. So shifty.
yeah.
Shifty.
And then they got a picture of Lamar Jackson trying to ride a bike. He almost biffs it.
That's not good.
And then Canadian Football League, their strange rules. A missed field goal that goes through the end zone is a single point. In a tie game, a missed field goal can win you the game.
Really? So if I miss a field goal, the other team gets a point.
No, you get the point. A missed field goal that goes through the end zone is a single point. In a tie game, a missed field goal can win you the game.
Wow. That's kind of weird.
Well, and then I thought, I was on your chain of thinking, yeah, the defense gets the point, but they don't. It's the team that kicked. He's raising his hands in the air, even though he missed it, got a point out of it. So I hope the NFL doesn't go to that, but
no. And I finally did see the new kickoff, and it's okay. I think it's all right.
So what do they do in
try
onside kicks?
I don't know.
I'm obviously they're going to do an onside kick, but do they line up then 10 yards away?
Yeah, that I don't know. I'll have to we'll have to check that out and see what they say, and do that. God, I just thought of, and I'm losing my train of thought here, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Did Tom Brady? Did I hear something this morning? Did Tom Brady say something about rookie quarterbacks or something like that?
Not that I saw.
That you saw? Okay.
I haven't been looking too hard for stuff though either. So.
Oh, here it is. So, living legend and soon-to-be Fox lead game analyst Tom Brady generated headlines when he recently said the only reason why teams play rookie quarterbacks is we've dumbed the game down, which has allowed them to play. But Peyton Manning disagrees.
So is this what we're going to hear all year on the Fox broadcast?
Well, unless he's behind center and purple and gold.
Going to Minnesota.
All right. What are the odds?
You saw what he looked like his last year as a Buccaneer. And it's been 2 years since.
I don't think he's coming.
No.
To the Vikings.
No, not a chance.
I don't. But why people want to make that? Why not start talking about Brett Favre again? Dude needs money. But he's getting sued left and right. So
yeah, but there's how many other teams have linked Tom Brady to them too? So over the last couple years. So
where's Joe Flacco nowadays? Where's he playing?
Flacco
he's a Colt.
I think he's a Richardson. Yeah, I think they're saying that there's quarterback controversy there.
Yeah,
because Flacco had a heck of a year last year. So
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, buddy. We'll see what the Vikings do. I'm guessing they're kicking tires on other quarterbacks that are out there. Would be my guess.
If supposedly Kwesi is cooking, he should have a new quarterback by Monday.
You're loving this, aren't you?
If Kwesi,
you're just loving this. The Kwesi cooking.
Well, that's all I heard. Signed a practice squad kicker. Hey, Kwesi's cooking.
Hey, same thing on the Bears, same thing on every other football team. It's the exciting time when everybody's saying, hey, this is cooking, which is great.
But Ryan Poles is cooking with the offense he put on the field. Not saying they're going to be good, but And you can leave if you want to. I don't care. Did you hear me when you were gone?
I heard you.
Okay.
He was cooking. Whatever. You're good. This one looks better. Now you're too close. You got that crap eating grin going on with your Bears team. All right, my man. Let's call it before we get in a fight with each other, which we don't do. But
make sure you change your thing next time.
My thing that I don't have pimples.
Yeah.
Well, I
That was
don't.
from last week.
Yeah, I know.
I think I see one there.